The whispering shadows, the gas lamps flickered, casting elongated shadows on the cobblestone streets of Ravenwood, a forgotten corner of the city. Here the veil between the living and the spectral was thin, a place where the echoes of forgotten tragedies whispered through the night. Ezekiel Thorne, a gaunt man with hollow eyes, stood beneath the flickering streetlight. His mouth hung open, but no sound emerged. The silent screams clawed at his throat, desperate to escape. He had glimpsed something, an aberration, a tear in the fabric of reality, while wandering the graveyard earlier that evening. Now it consumed him. The townsfolk slept, blissfully unaware. Their dreams wove tapestries of mundane desires and fleeting hopes. But Ezekiel's mind was a haunted gallery, filled with grotesque images of things unseen. He had always been sensitive to the otherworldly, a curse passed down through generations. His ancestors had whispered of those who could traverse the boundary between life and death. Ezekiel had scoffed at such tales, until tonight. The moon hung low, its pale glow illuminating the ancient oak tree at the center of the square. Its gnarled branches reached out like skeletal fingers, beckoning Ezekiel toward the abyss. He stepped closer, the cobblestones cold against his worn shoes. The air thickened and the gas lamps hissed as if in protest. And there it was, a shimmering curtain of mist barely visible to mortal eyes. It pulsed with a rhythm that matched Ezekiel's heartbeat. He knew what lay beyond, a realm of forgotten memories, lost souls, and ancient regrets. The silent screams intensified, clawing at his sanity. "Step through," a voice whispered, a voice that seemed to come from within the mist itself. "Embrace your birthright." Ezekiel hesitated. The legend spoke of the cost. To cross meant surrendering something precious, a memory, a piece of one's soul, or perhaps even sanity itself. But he was no stranger to sacrifice. His wife Eleanor had vanished years ago, swallowed by the same shadows that now beckoned him. He had searched for her, retracing her steps through crypts and forgotten libraries, all in vain. "Eleanor," he murmured, his breath forming frost in the chill night air, "I will find you." He stepped into the mist. The world shifted. Colors bled together and time lost its grip. Ezekiel stumbled, disoriented, and found himself in a place both familiar and alien. The moon hung low here too, but its light was fractured, refracted through unseen prisms. Shadows danced, whispering secrets, and there she stood, Eleanor, her eyes hollow, her form translucent. She reached out and Ezekiel's heart shattered. She had become a part of this place, a fragment of eternity. Her voice echoed a melody of sorrow. "You came," she said, "but the cost—" Ezekiel understood. His sight, the ability to perceive both worlds, was gone. In its place he saw visions, cities rising and falling, civilizations crumbling, stars colliding. He glimpsed the Veil Walkers who had come before him, their faces etched with longing. "Why?" he asked, tears streaming down his face. "To remember," Eleanor whispered. "To witness, to bridge the chasm." And so Ezekiel became a guardian of the threshold. He stood under the flickering streetlight, mouth agape, silent screams echoing through eternity. The townsfolk slept, unaware of the sacrifice made for their dreams. Ravenwood, forgotten yet eternal, whispered its secrets to those who dared listen. And somewhere beyond, in the fractured light, Eleanor waited, a fragment of love, a shard of memory. Poe would have approved, Ezekiel thought as he faded into the mist.